you, and that is why I prefer you that anime. If you watch it, then your hearing skill and speaking skill always improve. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Actually, brother, a lot of people's play like watching a lot of anime, but I don't do it. Like I will try to watch it. Okay, thank you for asking.
Okay.
Okay,
You like?
so yeah.
Wait, wait. Brother, I have a question. Do you like anime or not?
Actually, I didn't think about it. Like I like anime or not. Actually, it's my opinion. I don't watch it even. Even I don't watch movie even. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Like we waste our time in social media. If we waste our time in also in anime, like we have a lost a big amount of time in a day. Like time is important.
Yeah, right, brother. As you are here to improve your English skills, so I prefer you that go to the anime procedure. Just say no word, no, brother.
I have seen
We
some anime in English language. Okay, like on this time it's like 2023. That was the time like I have seen some like I was given my IELTS exam. So when I don't I don't I have like worried like I feel boring to do work. Uh, so that was the time like I watch anime. Okay, but otherwise I don't watch it. Okay, yeah.
bro.
If I
No
yeah.
matter if anime or movie, no matter what, you that will
Yeah, bro.
improve as improving. Well, you hear.
What? What did you say, brother?
I think there's some
You
problem with this
clearly right.
microphone. I think you need to fix your microphone
I
because
didn't.
You didn't. Just wait.
Hello.
you guys were
Hello,
talking about
Mr. BUHF. How are you?
it's good. It's good. I heard about the anime. What was that by the way? When I just jump into the room and honestly still that doesn't happen even though I stayed here for about a minute ago. Um
Yeah, BUH. What's your name, man?
it's a VHF. It's a V. You can just refer to me as V. Uh I mean that is like the abbreviated from a name. Stands for Vincent Hiraya Harifuego. Vincent, it's supposedly Vincent Hiraya. V.
Okay.
How would you pronounce your name? Shah Hadid, right?
Shahadat Hussain.
Shahadat.
Shahadat Hussain.
Shahadat. Shahadat. So you will just pronounce the letter E with an dot. Shahadat.
Yeah, my name is Shahadat Hussain.
Where you from, man? Where you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh. What about you?
Bangladesh. How did you end up here?
Like
I'm very sorry to
I
hear.
got lot of noise from your side.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Let me just fix my. Thank you for mentioning that. I'll just turn it first. How about now? How about now that this still have like a lot of noises
Yeah,
coming
it's
from me?
okay. It's right now okay.
Ah, okay. Very sorry for that. Um, Yeah, I was just asking you like how did you end up in this platform? If you don't mind sharing that, let's start with that.
What did you say?
How did you end up in this platform? How did you end up like what
Actually, I
brings
can get you.
how did you end up or what brings you here? Like what's the purpose? Like you came to this platform.
Oh, how I bring here, how I come here in this
Yeah,
platform.
like how you
Yeah,
ended up
that's
in
your.
here.
Actually, from since 2023, that was the time. Like I am trying to get someone app there. A lot of people come here and then try to practice their English and like improve their speaking, enhance their speaking. So that's was the time just I just take suggestion from my big brother, and I watch a YouTube videos. From there I got this app, then I use it for 3 months or 4 months. Then few days ago came here to 20 days ago I came here to talk with everyone. Yeah.
Okay, I can see some introductions in the but is there any like a specific purpose that's why you ended up in here? Like, for instance, you are aiming for the IELTS exam or TOEFL exam, or maybe you are. I mean, you wanted to travel abroad.
If you want to talk in a specific topic, I'm ready for that actually.
Ah, that is the question. That is the question.
What is?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I was asking you like very specific. Like maybe you have some sort of specific goal. That's why you ended up in here. But probably you wanted to go abroad or for educational purposes, something like that.
Oh, okay. I have a really good topic. You know, that is the topic. I think maybe you can learn a lot of new vocabulary. Even like this is the colonization. British. Do you know British colonization in South Asian country?
I am aware of that.
Did
You know,
you?
The Southeast Asia, in the British colonizer tend to colonize the Southeast Asians. For instance, I'm not so sure if that is Indonesia or Myanmar, something like that, and somewhere in the Southeast Asia, but except for the Philippines because the Philippines they were colonized by Spaniards and Americans. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean that the colonization topic is great. Actually, brother, I think you have some like in your vocal tones have some problem with your phones. Like if I listen you, like some words are breakdown. Like it's not clearly I hear it.
Okay, let me
Like
just take a sip then.
all of the words. Like yes, if you say one sentence and the other sentence is breakdown. Okay.
I think it's okay now because I was using a different microphone a while ago. I think I was using an entire microphone of my Chromebook. How about now? I think it's okay, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's something different. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's something.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very sorry for that a while ago. I feel it feels like you were so annoyed that time because I was just speaking simultaneously, and even though you may find it really hard to understand me because of the microphone, you still continue the conversation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was that again? The British colonizer.
Like,
Hello, so take care. Welcome to
Mhm.
the British colonizer.
Thank you.
What do you know about the British colonizers?
Sorry.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, yeah, because you bring that up. I mean, the
Uh,
topics.
like, no, I mean, in the British colonization, it is started in Asian country. Oh, maybe where are you from? Like,
I'm from the Philippines,
where?
but I'm pretty aware of the Southeast Asian colonization. Like, I think that is Vietnam.
Oh,
I'm not so sure, and then the Indonesia. I don't think there
yeah,
is like
yeah,
a British colonizers for that. But I'm pretty sure about the Malaysia. It feels like they were colonized by British as well.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So, since if I say about India, the time period is being 1757 to 1957. Okay, 1957. And if I talk about the Malaysia, Malaysia is one of the dominated by the British. One of them, there is not a specific. It's a they came Malaysia in 1957. They got a lot of troops and a lot of treasure they bring with them in the British colonization, and also Myanmar, Hong Kong, Singapore,
Yeah, yeah.
and they impact a lot of on these areas particularly they impact on it. But if I say there is a lot of things they did it, like the exploitation resource, like they did then they dominate all of the local industries, even their rules regulations. If maybe one thing really weird, if I go your country and I give you a rules and regulation without and dominate you, what do you think? Like it's really weird. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, so
yes.
yeah.
Well, colonizers always do that. Like they will just colonize like a certain country, and then they will implement like a lot of rules in that country because they think that they already own that country. And what I don't like about the colonizers, I think they tend to wipe out, like, should I say this, like the culture itself. Like for instance, in the Philippines, the Philippines do have like certain cultures in there, but um, what the sorry, what the Spaniards and Americans did is they wipe out those, like they put like another educational system for, I mean, in the Philippines. Yeah, that's why I think at the southern part of the Philippines they do have like a big problem with that, because of the um, different beliefs. There's like a Muslims in there, at the same time there are um, like Christians because of the colonizers, and that can be one of the big problem that the colonizer would implement. Let's all take care.
Like maybe the one of the worst part that made by the British, like they produce wire, like they produced a lot of wire in the Asia, like they produced wire in the Asia, China, Thailand, Nepal, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar. All of those countries are dominated by them. Okay. uh, but one of the major explosion that India we have the full colonization. Like if you see just Malaysia, that Malaysia, the certain place they did. But if we see just India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, then those countries are they dominate the huge way. Like they major political they dominate major political economic exploitation. And like even everybody the led independence movement, everybody did it. But they colonized fully. Like that if I colonize the whole Europe, what do you think? Like it's not just like how they are intelligent. Like if you like they influenced all over the India even. Like if you see that there are major impact in on India, they create a lot of infrastructure. They bring train even, a lot of major movements. It's their own. uh, it's maybe they did it for their own movement. Like if I go in your country, and if I wanted to improve myself, I improve my own company, like I build something that it maybe help you. Okay. But they built the some certain infrastructure for their self. Like somebody says that British came here to grow ourselves. Okay. Did you got it? My main point. My opinion. Some people are says that like a British came here and then grow of yourself. Like they are not maybe don't grow their self. They maybe grow also your country's people. That it's truly, yeah, if I say it's totally lie. Like it's not a I feel it's not a ethical. Okay. So my main part is that Europe, like
Well, honestly, it is
sorry,
un-
the British colonized the all India, and they looted over $20 billion from the from the India, just $200 billion maybe. Hello,
Yeah, that is so sad.
what
I
do you
know
think,
that.
brother?
Yeah, yeah. I know where it is coming from. Maybe you are from India or something like that. Um, and of course, like personally, if you have to
Hello.
compare that into like um, very small perspective, like for instance, if some people will take something from you, probably the first thing that you will do is probably get angry, right? And and that's kind of the, especially like we are talking about the whole country itself, so it feels like the country are robbing a lot of things from India. And yeah, I think most of the people would agree that um, you know the the emotions or the feelings of Indian people towards British colonizers are you know is valid. So I kind of agree with you. But personally, how would you feel if if um how would you feel um for what the British did to India? How would you feel being
For what?
how would you feel? I mean,
Like if British took India, what I would feel.
like personally, like in a current situation right now, like what do you feel to British people whenever you, I mean, um, when it reminds you about the colonization in the past?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, if I met any British peoples, maybe in these days they are maybe good or maybe working for their countries even. You know, they dominate whole over the world even. If I say British, okay,
Do you feel angry
but
to
right.
British peoples?
Yeah, maybe yes. I'm fully angry
You
with
can
the.
say maybe because that is a feeling. It's okay to express your emotions, especially for for instance for Filipinos, some of the Filipinos tend to have like an angerness to Spaniards or for the colonizers. But I think the government of Spain right now tend to have like, how should I say this, like a favor for Filipinos. Like they will only give you about 2 years and you can have like a residence in Spain. That is for Philippines. I'm not so sure about the Indian and Britain's relationships right now. Like what are the things that they gave back for an Indian because they were once colonized by um, you know by by British.
Yeah, actually, if I talk about the Philippines, could you
I was
say
just giving
one
an
thing that
analogy, so you can you just don't say about the Philippines and the Spanish because that was just an analogy. You can just talk about your country and the British peoples.
can you talk about your Philippines?
Oh, the Philippines was it's the same thing for Indian people and British peoples. Like the British people colonized the India, the Bangladesh, those countries. But the Philippines, they have like the same problem. Specifically, the Spaniards, like they were Philippines was colonized by Spaniards before, like for more than 300 years,
Spanish.
333 years, to be specific. And then after that, the Philippines was colonized by Americans, and that's kind of bad thing to say though. But the Spaniards, since they did that in the Philippines, um, they they make an offer like if some Filipinos will go to Spain, they can have like a residency after 2 years of staying there.
Okay. So one thing I wanna tell you that it's a one kind of my personal question. Okay, don't don't
Yeah,
get
no
it
worries,
weird.
no worries.
Okay, okay. I have a client in 2023 or maybe 2022. He's a Philippine girl. Okay.
Fully living girl? What do you mean?
Okay. So this girl was so beautiful, and then I was work with him for different project, two different projects. You know, Philippine currency is is like if you check it on online, it's their currency is not like it's maybe the it's not stable. Like yeah, they have a good strength about currency, but in Bangladesh, taka it's not too much. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah, for the
Hello.
Philippines case, yes, of course. But I'm not sure about Bangladesh. Um, we
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
agree to that. Like I
Bangladesh
think
has not
way
a
back 2022, like we do have like a fluctuating in terms of our economy. Like first is because of the war, the how should I put this? The pandemic, those things. I think I mean, it somehow um snaps. So um, and that can be a reasonable reason. And secondly, I think it's also happening in other countries, like in the corrupt government. I'm not gonna filter about that. Like for instance, because I've been working in the government before. Like there's a lot of flaws in there. Um, uh, I work in the engineering office, and some of the materials in there they tend to add a lot of amounts in there. So rather than just like the exact estimation for that, so there's a lot of things that is added to that. So like it's about maybe a 200% of added up to the prices of materials. So that's kinds of adds up for the corruption in the country. And I hate to say this, but it is really happening here in the Philippines.
yeah. Philippine people maybe they're so cute. Like I have a lot of personally like I met with like I didn't meet with like I was talk with in online maybe from 2000 since 2019. Even I played games with Philippines. Okay, sometimes, but they're so cute even. Okay,
What
so
makes you say that?
don't take it
The
seriously.
cute, the cute is that. Are you? I mean, are you saying like physically? Like, what makes you say that they are cute?
Yeah, like they're really good to see.
Oh, okay, like physically, I should say. Well,
Yeah.
Filipinas, they are also in the Southeast Asia, so um, they can have like a lot of similarities with people that lives in, in the Southeast Asia, like Vietnam, um, Myanmar, Thailand,
Yeah.
or in Indonesia and Malaysia as well,
So I will.
and at the northern part as well, like in the northeast India or at Nepali people, they tend to have like a very similarities in terms of the physical feature. I'm not so sure if you also noticed that.
Okay. So how old are you, man? Like, are you doing a job?
No, I'm 20. I'm still taking my master's degree in water resources engineering.
Yeah. What is your major?
Water resources engineering. It's like one specialization for civil engineering. Water resources.
Okay.
I was studying
Water
APH.
resources.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, such an interesting subject.
yeah.
Okay, but actually, in Bangladesh, if you wanna,
Okay, what?
uh, if you wanna, like, if I say you, like, one of the most top things for me, like, if you wanted to see Bangladesh,
Mm-hmm.
Bangladesh has not enough, Bangladesh has not enough bachelor degree subject. Just a few subject, if you might be get there. Like if I say, you can see like 20 subject for the bachelor, but in other countries you may have a lot of subject to work on it. Okay, but Bangladesh
Yeah, for
has
the
not
bachelor's degree, I'm
a
not
lot of
sure.
subject.
Like, I don't know how many credits that they have for a bachelor's degree. Like, it will take you about 4 years to complete the degree. So, like in one semester, it will. I think it's about 20 plus 24 units, something like that. So 24 times 8, that would be, yeah, something in that number. Yeah,
Okay,
that's kind of.
yeah, okay. But brother, but one thing that maybe I got from Philippines. What do you think that Philippines, like Philippines peoples are good? Like Bangladesh people are so much chaotic. Like they also they do a lot of quarrel with each other for a single piece of things even. Okay, but not for the all of the person. But I said that can say that in Bangladesh people are so chaotic than any other countries. If you see the Bangladesh whole time, you see the lot of protest in such a good times. Like there is a lot of categories people in Bangladesh. But what about the Philippines?
Well, it's I think it's the same thing with Bangladesh people. Like you really can't compare, but it's just a single person. Like in here, we do have like a lot of good peoples as well, and bad peoples. Generally, I should say the Philippines is somehow um, good people. But if you live somewhere in the squatter area, I should say, slum, and because I try to live there, and I can't really handle the environment in terms of the pollution, sound pollution, like different kinds of pollution is already in there. Sound pollution, the environmental pollution. The people in there. I mean, it's hard. Maybe because of the poverty, I should say. That's why whenever you goes out at night, so you need to be very careful because some people will just suddenly stop you, or well, um, um, maybe give you some sort of a guilt trip. So yeah, some I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I should still rate the Philippines for being the seven for the safe for a safe country. Being 10 is the safest. Why that's 7 out of 10. That would be my rate for that. And yeah, it still depends on the people. It's just that maybe if I go to Bangladesh,
Okay.
I can still survive in there as long as I'm in the community where there's no um, there is no poverty, I should say, the big poverty, because the poverty is one of the reasons that's why people wants to hurt other people. I mean, it can be a factor, right?
Actually, what about the poverty level
The
in the
Philippines,
Philippines? Like, how
there's a lot of poverty in here. Like, for instance, in my case, I'm also in the poverty line, but not on the below poverty line. It's not poverty. I mean, I can still eat like 3 times a day and have some foods, but not now because I mean it's been for ages that I still don't have my salary yet. And yeah, um, for the poverty, okay, one being the poverty and 10 being the rich. Um, Maybe it's about 5, 6 something in that number for the poverty.
yeah, okay. So, how the family belong from their family? Like, Bangladesh has are all of the Bangladesh, Philippines are Muslim countries. Yeah, yeah, am I right?
No, no, no. It's Christians, Catholics.
Oh, okay, okay. So, like how their family belong. Like, if you are staying in family, like if you see in Bangladesh, like all Bangladeshi people are related to their family. Like they stay with their family, being create fun, happy with them, then stay with them for a long time, like for 60 years old, 70 years old. Uh, so it's created a good nature. Even like if I say it's created a heavily fun with ourselves. Okay, so like in Bangladesh, we are all of the person are family version. Like all of the family, they are all like family. But what about the Philippines?
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear those words coming from Bangladeshi perspective. So I'm pretty sure that Bangladeshi people do really love their families. I mean, based on how you describe that. But for Filipinos, the Philippines have the same thing. I mean, we do have a strong family tie. So whenever you go to like, I mean, yeah, even though it's our like a great uncle, we still have like a lot of good connections with them. Like maybe after we finish our bachelor's degree, our college degrees, we still go to our houses, our own homes, and I'm pretty yeah, I know that, for instance, for Americans, after when they reach at 21, like 21 years old, that they tend to have their own lives. But here in the Philippines, we don't do that because we are family centric. So even though we are already 21 years old or on that age, we still goes back to our parents, and you still live with them, unless
Yeah,
unless if um you already have your own family. So yeah. Oh,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
even though you already have your own family, you still goes back. It depends on the person.
Yeah, if you see like Western countries, people, children, even all of those families, they are not connected with each others. Okay, so it's maybe for me it's really weird. Like having family, it's the biggest uh, impact on your family. Like if you are really good, if you are rich, okay, you can get the happiness, you can get the real happiness of your life. You are not healed, you will not be the like happiest person in the world. But if you have a good family, if you have a good wife, if you have a good fathers and parents, okay, you will be the one of the happiest person in the world. Okay. I mean that if I stay with my family, like I don't even express for a single moment. Like they do fun with others, with others families, and a lot of things we did in a day. But for me in Bangladesh, it's really good work. But in the other countries, if I was in sometimes I have seen in online, they don't even stay with their family for like a one day, even for 1 year. So it's really hard to get someone. They are stay with their family. There are lots of people, they are just focusing on their career. So maybe you can get in Bangladesh also. You can get it in Bangladesh.
I mean, probably the culture doesn't really have like a lot of differences, so maybe I can get along with Bangladeshi people. But those things as you're mentioning, babe, because you tend to compare the people that lives in Europe and people that lives in South Asia, to Bangladesh to be specific. I think that's a double-edged sword, honestly. Um, we can't really, how should I say this? We can't really drag the other cultures and then uplifting the other cultures. It's a double-edged sword for me because, for instance, for people that lives in Europe, like for instance, if they are already 21 years old and they tend to have their own lives, I think it's a good thing as well because it makes you um I mean, you will never be dependent on, like, for instance, for your family because you already have your own decisions. And I think that that's the only thing that I can see for,
Yeah,
for being dependent, not depending on your family. But also, it's a bad thing if, since you already have your own life, come on, don't forget about family because they are, um, and for instance perspective, they are the one that guides you. They are the one that helps you with your um, I should say this first problems in your life, and I think they are those people that can easily understand you, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's
It's
true. That's true.
already 1:30, man. I need to go now. I'll just follow you. I think you need to get verified. I need to go now.
Okay, okay.
Shahadat. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe,
Maybe I can talk to you. Actually,
yeah, like,
I followed you. Yeah, I followed you a few times ago. Like I'm talking with you. Like I feel good. Okay,
yeah,
like you are one of the corporate person, compassionate person. You're one of them, man.
yeah. Thank you.
Like you'll.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
this. I'll take
Goodbye.
it.
Actually,
Yeah, I'll take it as a compliment. And
okay.
yeah, I'm happy to talk with you as well. Like, some good perspective in life, from Bangladeshi perspective, and those things that you share. Thank you very much, and I need to go now. Bye bye. Thanks for listening. I'm very sorry, by the way.
Okay.